Animal Farm, extra lecture with excerpts from the book. Excerpt number 1. You should probably press pause now and read this before listening to the rest. Old Major. The flaw in Old Major's thinking is that he places total blame for all the animals' ills on man. According to him, once they remove man from the scene, then the root cause of hunger and overwork will be over. Clearly, Old Major believes that only man is capable of doing harm, and that all animals are only capable of doing good. This is a very naive thinking. It ignores the desire for power inherent in all living beings. Also ironic is Old Major's warning to the animals. I quote, "Remember also that in fighting against man, we must not come to resemble him." Unquote. This warning is ignored by Napoleon and the other pigs, who, by the novel's end, completely resemble their former human master. Benjamin the Donkey. You should pause and read this before continuing. Benjamin, as horses are known for their strength, donkeys are known for their stubbornness, and Benjamin stubbornly refuses to become enthusiastic about the rebellion. While all of his comrades are happy about the possibility of a new animal-governed world, Benjamin only remarks, "Donkeys live a long time. None of you has ever seen a dead donkey." While this reply puzzles the animals, the reader understands Benjamin's cynical yet good point. At the start of the rebellion, Animal Farm may seem like a paradise, but in time it may turn into a similar tyranny as it was. Of course, Benjamin is proven right by the novel's end, and the only thing that he knows for sure is life would go on as it had always gone on, that is, badly. This proves to be true about the animals' lives. Although pessimistic, he is a realist. And again, you should read this before listening to my voice. Molly. Unlike Boxer, who always thinks of others, Molly is a shallow materialist who cares nothing for the struggles of her fellow animals. On Molly the horse's first appearance in the novel, she enters the meeting at the last moment. Then she chews sugar and sits in the front so that the others will be able to admire the red ribbons she wears in her mane. When it comes to the revolution, she is only concerned about materialistic things. She asks Snowball if they will still have sugar and ribbons after the rebellion. So she betrays the thoughts of Old Major and reveals her vanity. She is later lured off the farm by the prospect of more material possessions that she could enjoy on the farm, and this shows that she cares nothing about politics and about the struggle of others. Luxury, and you should read this before listening to me again. Squealer makes up an excuse about the pigs sleeping in beds. He claims that the pigs need their rest after running the farm each day. Squealer fools all the animals who object to Napoleon's plans. He lies when explaining that there never was a resolution against using money or trading, and that the animals must have dreamed it. And he rewrites history when he changes the fourth commandment from, I quote, "No animal shall sleep in a bed," to, I quote, "No animal shall sleep in a bed with sheets." When Clover learns of the two added words, she is naturally suspicious, but has been so much brainwashed by Napoleon's regime that she concludes that she was mistaken. Squealer manipulates language when he says that a bed merely means a place to sleep in, and A pile of straw is a bed, properly regarded. The intention of the commandment was, of course, to not come to resemble Jones. And whenever Squealer asks, "Surely none of you wishes to see Jones back?" all the animals become silent and accept that the pigs can bathe in luxury. And military parades, and you should read this before listening to me. Napoleon is carrying a whip in his trotter, something that symbolizes human torture. But what is funny about him is that he is a pig, and he dresses in Jones' clothes. The sheep's new slogan destroys any chance for thought or debate on the animal's part. Orwell lets pigs symbolize dictators. This is a pretty clear comparison that tells us a lot about his view of them. Orwell mocks military parades. He portrays them as silly and ignorant, praising an even more silly-looking dictator. We should be against them, because otherwise we insult our own intelligence. That is Orwell's message to us as far as I'm concerned. And the last, the end game, and you should read this before listening to me again. The novel's final scene, in which Napoleon and Pilkington argue about two aces of spades, brilliantly represents the entire book. After years of oppression, struggle, rebellion, and reform, the pigs have become as corrupt and cruel as their former master. Smoking, drinking, whipping, killing, and even cheating in a friendly card game are no qualities shared by both animal and man. Despite Pilkington's professed admiration for Napoleon, and vice versa, neither trusts the other because neither can. Each is motivated purely by self-interest and not the altruistic principles once presented by old Major. This concludes our lecture.